Internet, it's me. I'm back with another movie and another person. This time, Halloween Ends. Definitely the newest one I've done in this marathon. Okay, so, just a real quick TLDR. What did you think?
It was fine. Yeah, it was okay. Wasn't what I was hoping, but it was fine. I wasn't bored at all during it, but it was fine.
I want to say it was actually less than fine. I was not a fan. And we can get into the elaboration part now. The big thing here, everyone in this movie sucked. Like, there was no one I was rooting for except maybe Laurie.
Yeah, that was it.
Everyone else sucked. Like, the granddaughter was being a shithead the whole time. Everyone in town blamed Laurie for Michael, which is stupid as hell. Like, that's victim blaming to the nth degree. The boyfriend was an obvious psycho from the get-go. Like, every single human in this movie absolutely sucked.
Yeah, I agree with that, yeah.
There was just no sympathetic characters. And then they kind of made Michael like a pussy for most of the movie, too. Like, the first time you see him, he's kind of a pushover, and the kid just easily bests him. And then, like, even after their little training thing, the passing of the torch, where he takes the mask and the knife, he just kind of shoves him down and pulls the mask off his head. Like, this is the dude that got his ass kicked by half a town, and then turned around to murder them and Laurie's daughter, and still get away.
I know what you're saying, but I think that was on purpose. I think he made it, like, he put up just enough of a fight so the kid thought he was doing something, but
I don't know.
I think Michael knew what he was doing.
I don't know. Michael doesn't usually play that game. Like, I know he'll play the long game and mess with people, but that was... If that is what they were trying to do, that's very out of character. Like, I don't know. It all...
That's what I took away from it. It was very subtle. Like, you could argue... They did it so subtly that you could argue either way. Either a kid bested him, or he just knew what he was doing and just had to put up with that much of a fight.
Yeah.
But either way, it was just fine. Like,
yeah.
I mean,
like you said, it wasn't boring. There was stuff going on the whole time. I don't know, a lot of it just felt off. Like,
yeah.
a lot of the interactions felt kind of forced, and just like, well, of course that would happen. Like, when they go to the restaurant, and then, of course, the ex-boyfriend cop shows up, because of course he would.
Right.
And it's just all this stuff, it's movie MacGuffins. Like, people just show up in places just because it's plot convenient.
All very cliche.
Nothing's really believable or natural. No one's acting normal. Like, I don't know. It feels too set up for a movie. Like, they came in saying, well, this is going to be the final one. We know we're going to end it. So that's where we want to go. But that's all the story they had in mind, was just the ending. Because, like, at the very end, you know how there was the tables turned where he messed up Laurie's finger in the garbage disposal and then stabbed her with the knitting needle, and then she turned around and killed him with the knife. So it was, you know, a 180 from how they've attacked each other in the past. So you can tell the ending they had planned. Because that was all on theme for the movie.
Right.
Everything up to that point was absolute garbage. Like, maybe there was a little...
I wouldn't say absolute garbage, but yeah, it was just...
It wasn't horrible, but it was just... It was so contrived.
This was my big anticipated movie. And, yeah, it was a letdown, but it was just okay. It was fine.
Yeah,
I mean... It wasn't good, it wasn't great, it was a letdown, but it was fine.
If you take away the legacy of Halloween and all the other prequels, and this was just a standalone movie that you were watching...
It wouldn't be good.
No. It just... I don't know. Like, because it's part of Halloween, you know, you're like, okay, cool, they closed out the thing and it's all that, and there's a little bit of hype, but just watching it, I don't know, it feels kind of disappointing. I didn't love it. Like, I didn't hate it, but I don't even know that I'd watch it again. Like,
yeah, I wouldn't watch it again. I loved the first of the new trilogy.
Yeah.
And then the second one was good, and then this one was just fine. Maybe a letdown.
Yeah, this was not a great way to end the trilogy. I would say to end the franchise, but there's no way in hell that's happening.
Yeah, it's probably done.
I don't know. Especially, we didn't stick around to see if there's post-credits. Maybe there was, but even if there wasn't, like, after her and the cop were out on the porch, they lingered a while in her house and showed the mask on her coffee table there. Like, I don't. They're
No, it's probably
they're not going to let it die.
It's
Especially,
probably-
she even said in her book, evil
Evil
never
changes
dies. It
shape.
changes shape. Like,
Yeah.
there will be another Michael Myers. We're going to get a reboot. It's just going to be like Chucky. How we got, the Mark Hamill Chucky, which was the worst thing ever committed to movie.
I mean, I could see them rebooting and going, just starting all over again, but I don't think they're going to do a continuation.
I think they'll continue. They'll start fresh when they continue. Like, they're not going to use any of the same cast again. It will be that it changed shape, and that will just be the clean break. Like, I think it'll keep going. They'll just be like, all right, these old people, they're not here anymore. Like,
At that point, you can't really call it Halloween then.
I mean, they called Child's Play, even though they got rid of Brad Dourif and every other character. I don't know. Overall, I think the movie was kind of lame. I did not really love it. Like, it's fine enough to watch. There's action, things are happening. It's not boring. It's paced well. Like, movie-wise, it's fine. The cinematography's great. The gore in some scenes is really cool. Some of it's brutal. Like, that was all fine. It was just... Story-wise, it was kind of a letdown, and every character sucks.
Yeah.
So yeah, kind of disappointing. I was in the same boat as you. I was looking forward to this. I wanted to see how they were going to wrap it up. And just, no. Especially with the last movie being Wolf Cop. That was amazing. You should have seen that one instead. That was a way better movie. But, so yeah, I guess that's the review. Go watch Wolf Cop and completely skip Halloween Ends.
What you gonna do?
And yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow.